Hi, this is Avijit Das, the founder of Disha Web Experts, your pioneer to internet. This is our first screencast video we are making for the help of some of our clients and also the people who are watching this video who watch our videos in YouTube. Often when I give content management system, which is CMS, to our clients, they face one common problem, like when they are uploading images into their website, they are using very heavy images, like very big images, and that's why their website is becoming slower day by day. So it's a problem for them, and I give them the solution over a phone call, but I thought of making a screencast video so that they can watch and they can do it by themselves, like they can smaller the images by themselves, and the work becomes much more easier. So this video is about how to decrease the size of an image without affecting the quality of the image. How to decrease the size of an image without affecting the quality of the image. Now I have one image. I'll just delete this image. Just a minute. Yeah. So I have one image here, a very beautiful image clicked by one of my clients called Devashish Tamang. Very beautiful image. This image, if you look at the image, it's 4272 pixel by 2848 pixel, which is very large, very large. So we'll just have a look at the size of the image. It's 3.15 MB. If you upload an image of 3.15 MB into your websites, it's obvious that your website is going to be very slow, because the net connections that we use in India, it's not that much faster to like use a 3.15 MB in a website. So we need to smaller the size as well, and without affecting the quality of the image. That's very important. So I use Photoshop 7.0. You can use any version, the process is the same. Any version of Photoshop, the process is the same. So I'm going to teach you the process, how exactly you can decrease the size of an image without affecting the quality. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the same image in Photoshop. Here it is. So I have the big image, the large image in Photoshop opened. Okay, so this I'll just check the size once again. Image size, it's 4272 pixel by 2848 pixel. I'll decrease the size into 8800 pixel by 600 pixel. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll click on file, then new, file, then new. You see there are options called width and height. You give the width 800 and height 600, or whatever you want. Whatever size is required for your website, you just give the size here and click on OK. Now you will see a window of 800 by 600. Now actually this is not an 800 by 600 pixel window. It's the 66.7% of 800 by 600 pixel window. So next step for you is just drag the big image into the new window and leave it. Now you will see only a certain portion of the image, because the image that you are using, it's very large compared to your new window. Your new window is very small compared to the image. That's why you are just seeing a certain portion of the image. Now what you need to do next is just drag the image and find one corner. Drag the image and find one corner. And one more important thing is, while doing all the things, make sure that you are using the move tool. The move tool in Photoshop. You are just look at my cursor, you'll find what exactly a move tool is. Make sure that you are using the move tool, otherwise nothing will work. Okay, make sure you are using the move tool. So find one corner of the image. Now once you have found one corner of the image, you will need a scale or a margin or a bounding box to decrease the size. You see there are no bounding box. Now there is an option in Photoshop 7.0 which is show bounding box. Just look at my cursor, it says show bounding box. Okay, just click on that and you will see there is a bounding box. If you are not using Photoshop 7.0, if show bounding box is not available in your Photoshop version, just click on Control then T. Control T, you will see a bounding box around your image. Now click on Shift and Alt, then start decreasing the size by dragging that scale. Now the reason I'm asking you to click on Shift and Alt is if you click on Shift and Alt, the ratio of the height width will not affect, like the image will not be squeezed or stretched. Just click on Shift and Alt, then decrease the size of the image. Okay, keep decreasing the size of the image until it fits your window. Now we have a smaller image compared to the image that we had. Yeah, I'll decrease it a little bit more. And now it perfectly fits my window. Okay, now once your image is perfectly fitting your window, click on Enter. Once you click on Enter, you will see that the bounding box is no more. Like, you will not see the bounding box anymore. If you want the bounding box again, just click on Ctrl T and it will appear again. Click on Enter and it will vanish. Now your image is perfectly fitting into a window of 800 by 600 pixel. Next step for you is go to File, click on Save for Web. Save for Web. Now you will see that the size of the image has become 19.84 KB. 19.84 KB, like from 3.15 MB it became 19.84 KB without affecting the quality of the image. Now we will click on Save. I'll save it on my desktop. I'll just change the name, small underscore image, and I'll click on Save. Now the new image is saved. I'll just minimize the Photoshop window. Now I have two images. One image was the previous image that we were using, and another is the new image that we just created. This is the previous image. Okay, its size is 4272 pixel by 2848 pixel, which is huge, and the size was 3.15 MB as well. Now this is the smaller image. You see the quality is the same. The quality is the same. The size has become 800 by 600 pixel, and it's just 19.84 KB that I showed you. If you go to the properties, you'll see size is 19.8K, that is almost 20 KB, which is perfectly suitable for your website, because your website is always looking for light images, not heavy images. It's always looking for light images and attractive images. So if you follow this process, your images in your website will be attractive at the same time light, because if you use light images in your website will become much faster than it was before. Okay, and your user will enjoy surfing to your website. Your visitors will enjoy visiting your website because your website is fast. What do you do when you go to a website which is taking a lot of time to open? You simply close that website. You don't want that for your website. You don't want your visitors to close your website. That's why you should always use light images in your website. Never ever use an image which size is more than 100 KB. More than 100 KB. It should never exceed 100 KB, because you have the tool now. You know how to decrease the size of an image without affecting the quality. Just follow this process, decrease the size of the image, then upload in your website. So this is my tip for you. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have any comment, just leave the comment here. I'd like to read your comment.